What's happening, everybody? This is Sasuke, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Well, as you can see, for some reason, everything's looking a bit strange. I don't know why that is. But, are they still in the sanitarium? They are. So what happened, as you can see, our money is lower than the last time we joined in, is I went to go kill the old Wizened Hag, and the second I was about to log in, the game crashed. There's been a lot of crashes here lately, and it's kind of been bumming me out, man. It's hard to enjoy the game as much as you want to when the game just keeps crashing on you over and over. That being said, I do think we are still ready to go. Everybody is all equipment up. Everybody is all set with equipment. I am thinking about taking this off for a fasting seal. How much? Only minus is 1 HP. Maybe taking. That's really good though. Taking this off for a fasting seal. I mean, there's not as many debuffs. Can she resist her own debuffs? I actually don't think she can. That's worth a shot to check out though. I'm actually really curious. So let's try again and hope it works out this time. My commentary is actually a little dry because I'm a little annoyed with the game at the moment. It's been ridiculously hard. Way more than I think it should be. That could just be me whining though, completely honest. If I'm being completely honest, rather. Because the game has been extremely hard, but at the same time it could be some of it could actually be my fault. So let's listen to the old conversation we have here. Or is he not gonna say anything? Maybe he's already said it last time when it froze, so he didn't want to say it this time. As you can see, well, obviously you can't see, but it's actually frozen right now, and then it just randomly worked again. So we gotta go kill the Wizened Hag. If I had to think, she's probably here or here because they're normally the furthest away from you they can be. We're not gonna put on Iron Swan to the boss. Let's just hope we remember to do so. It's a lot of free loot in the start.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
So I had to make sure everything was still good, and luckily it was. Let's walk in here, pop the torch. I'm looking for scouting here. Fight doesn't look so bad. Get the early DPS out. Harvest or just the pure damage. I think a harvest would be enough, but I'd rather make sure. Oh, nice dodge. Happy we equipped all the extra dodge on him. They don't have very high bleed chance, so let's. Oh my lord! What did he just say?
Prodigious size alone
Am I crazy?
does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I might be hearing stuff. Let's throw some damage on her. Mark ourselves so these guys will be more likely to attack. Because I think they deal extra damage to marked targets, but with the protection I don't think it's going to be a problem. Or did that get nerfed? Hold on. Did that just say that got nerfed? 10% damage and 1% crit? That used to give protection, man. Did they nerf that? Or is that when you level it up or something? I feel like they nerfed that. Minus dude's damage a little bit. Speaking of which, oh, it's her that we need to check out. Let's just try for the crit. Maybe we'll get some stress relief. No dice. We bled the hell out of that corpse, though. I'm gonna try the barbaric out because I want to see if the debuff thing. Okay, it doesn't work. You can't resist your own debuffs. That's fine. At least we know.
The bigger the beast,
The greater the glory. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Let's minus his damage some more. He resisted that one. Still, minus 32% damage is pretty good. Brought it from probably like a 7 to a 4.
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So this Ancestor Scroll is probably just useless. But that's fine.
So too will resistance.
Was that a good enough scout? That might have been enough. Oh, well it looked like it was going to go further. Is this seriously 2 shovel activations? Oh my god!
A victim to the spreading corruption.
Guys,
Malformed.
they made this game so much harder with these last couple updates. It's kind of ridiculous.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Ah, man. Happy we got the scout. Is it only a one room? It looks like it is. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna take a guess and say it's here. I don't know that to be certain. Let's see. 40% disarm. We got 340s. Let's just try it. Nice. Get rid of some of that stress. We're looking for deeds. Speaking of deeds, we're looking for you. We're trying to upgrade our armory because we can't do level 3 dungeons right now. Every time we walk into a level 3 dungeon, somebody dies. It's happened both times. Those scouts look like they should be much bigger than they are. It looks like it's gonna like go all the way out, but it doesn't. Nice. At least it wasn't a trap. Get up into Radiant Light. Definitely want to kill these Fusiliers as soon as possible. Ah, that dodge sucks. Let's go ahead for a slice off. Good bleed too. Maybe we can just go for the kill here. Yeah. It looks like they actually lowered the damage on the Retribution too, so that might not be the best skill on him anymore. I'll give it to him. The Darkest Dungeon team is on point with the nerfs and the buffs. I mean, I do think it probably should have been nerfed, but I don't know if it should have been nerfed that hard. Jesus, that crit.
Single strike.
8 damage is pretty good. As long as this guy doesn't get on death's door. Nice crit. I'm getting a bad feeling though, man. That creeping suspicion that things are not going to be going our way for much longer. It's a good heal, and he did resist the bleed, so thank God for that.
A singular strike.
Decent crit. Can't believe it was actually only 1 damage above the max one though. That does suck a bit. It feels, I don't know, it feels like Retribution deals like 0 damage, so I'm kind of tempted to not use it. I might use it if I know that the target is going to be doing some AoE attacks or something, but if they aren't going to be doing AoE, I feel like it's almost not even worth it. 10 damage is pretty good. Ah, finally. The fat 1 damage. I think we need to start stacking protection on our people, because protection is starting to seem more and more useful. Previously, it actually didn't seem that good. Like, you could just kind of...
slow and insidious killer.
I mean, we have 3 of them. We could kind of headbutt our way through stuff. Now it's seeming like, without protection, you're kind of boned. So this fight is a little annoying, but it doesn't actually scare me too much. Good damage out the gate. They do have a little bit of protection, so they're not going to take as much. I think we just start stacking bleeds, because they have quite a bit of HP. I wouldn't mind stunning the doggy. Good stun. I really don't like the dog. And we actually killed him too, wow. He's almost dead. Sadly, he lives enough to get some blight out. Or he's just gonna mark us. That wasn't too bad. I mean, the free 10% protection from, that's not bad either. So this guy's dead next turn. This guy needs quite a bit of damage on him. So I'm thinking, just kill this guy. So both of these people are dead. Not much chance to kill. Say, let's just lower his damage maybe, because both these guys are dead when their turn starts. I hope this doesn't blight. Ah, it did. Damn, we're gonna have to get rid of that now. Let's go for the crit chance on this guy. We kind of just need him to come forward some. And looks like he's gonna be right in the front. How's it going, buddy? Oh, good crit. I hope he goes next. Ah, sadly he went. So, take off that poison and try to heal ourselves. Good heal.
These nightmarish creatures can
good. Got the scout. And we see that's the boss. So let's go ahead and camp ourselves up a storm.
In tenuous firelight. An uneasy
So
companionship.
I believe she is size 2. Then we're definitely gonna give you the damage buff. Sadly, we don't have dark strength. That's fine though. Looks like we're gonna give ourselves some dodge, lower his stress, and I believe that's all we're actually gonna do. Go ahead and heal whoever's lowest here. 6 HP. Yeah, you go ahead and get the 8. And I believe that's it for the night. Let's hope we don't get into a fight.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
See if she gets anything from this. Wow, did she really just get another 20% buff? That could be fantastic. We need this debuff to hurry up and wear off though. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a stun to this guy. I need to remember to move her back to the front and put on Iron Swan. Can't forget that. So let's go ahead and bleed up this fella. 7 damage is pretty good. Well, 3 plus the bleed. And we'll lower his damage. And that was a pretty good turn from us, I'm thinking. Good kill. And now her debuff is off too, so she's gonna be dealing more damage. Definitely want to get a heal down. 1 is not the heal, but the resist is good enough. Ah, come on. Not before our fight, man. It's our big debut. We're trying to show off what we got. A harmless swipe? Oh, that moves him forward. I've never actually seen that attack. Hopefully it bleeds. It does bleed. If it bleeds, has bled the target. Let's just go for the crit. Nice.
Devastating blow.
A little bit of stress relief. Perfectly fine with that. Ah, the 2 hills. Well, maybe we're just getting all the bad hills out of the way. Oh, and the crits are perfectly fine with me. I mean, I guess we'll try for... We'll smack the corpse up a little bit. How you feel about that one, Chief? Alright, so it's clear to the boss.
This expedition
We'll move you forwards. Let's change your skills. You won't need breakthrough. You are gonna need the Iron Swan. Barbaric Yop is just as useless, honestly. Actually, I don't think Iron Swan's gonna be useful because he's gonna take one. No, she can still be in the first position. I think that she's gonna be the first one taken though. So if this comes back to bite me in the butt, I'm gonna be a little salty. But I'm gonna try putting him in the front, hoping that when she grabs somebody to put them in the pot, she will grab our first man here and leave our high damage person out. Let's go ahead and
the promise of safety.
light all the way out. And fuck it, use another one, why not?
As the light gains purchase,
Old
spirit
Wizened Hag.
lifted, and purpose is made clear.
So let's start stacking some bleed. She has a pretty low bleed resist.
Twisted and maniacal.
I'm feeling pretty good about this now that I see how low her bleed resist is. And it worked out. She took the stronger guy into the pot. I think we're going to try to ignore the pot and just DPS her down. So everybody's going to be on the full offensive here. 4 damage. Every single strike is a bit bad. Let's see. 12% crit. That's pretty good. But I think if we just stack the bleed, we'll be fine. And she's bleeding pretty bad already. I'm boiling! I'm sorry, my friend. That's not bad. No stun? Oh, it doesn't even stun. Well, good. She gets the double turn, sadly, because she is a bigger lady. No offense. I know, you'll be fine. Trust me. We're almost done here. Next attack should murder her. If we're lucky, anyway. Well, it doesn't matter. On her next turn, she's dead. Good kill.
Leave her corpse to rot, consumed by the spores she spawned.
Shall do, my friend. So that worked out pretty good. And we got plenty of trinkets to sell. I'm happy with that.
Nonetheless.
Nobody's really that stressed out, and normally I would continue on with the dungeon, but I think we're just going to be happy. We've had so many catastrophes here lately. I wouldn't mind just a good win. So we got 9k out of it. We got some deeds, which I'm really happy with. I mean, we got 10, and we got the focus ring, so. We also got some more level 3s, which I'm not really happy with because we needed them. We need to get rid of that minus virtue chance. I actually really like the random chance to get more virtue. Because you never know when you're going to get down there in that death's door state, and you're going to stretch yourself out too much.
So well regarded is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Vertigo. Lethargy needs to be gotten rid of. Minus 4% speed is terrible. No matter who you are or where you're from, that's not fun. They're up in the level 3 territory, so we're just gonna let them be for a while. So now we're gonna start taking our lepers out, which I like the lepers, so I'm not gonna complain any. I'm just gonna make sure nobody has anything too bad. Looks like nobody has anything that's too terrible right now. So it looks like we're gonna be taking Richard out, Monkey, Beset, and maybe Izzy, or we might take one of our lepers out. I don't know. But let's go ahead and do some stress relief because people deserve it. We don't have very much money, so whatever's the cheapest, $8.50. Before we do that, more armor.
A stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Exactly.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Yeah. This is a lot of money that we're spending. But we have the trinkets to sell. I forgot. We actually got some extra trinkets. There's never going to be a chance where we're going to have 2 lepers in rank 1 because that's pretty much impossible. Improbable. Sort by rarity first. I don't think we're ever going to be using 2 of those. They just aren't good enough. I think we ended up getting something that I don't think we're ever going to be using this. It's not bad actually, but I just don't think we're going to be using it. These scouting books I doubt we're ever going to use, but I'll hang on to them just in case. And that's all we can really justify selling. I like to get the extra trinkets and sell them though. It's worth a lot of money. Let's see, we have another occultist. Tony was an occultist, right? He was. So I guess I'll bring him on as an occultist. I feel kind of bad though, because we have so many healers at this point. What could we make Tony? We could make him a man-at-arms, but the man-at-arms was so lackluster there. Like, I don't know. He didn't feel that effective to me. We'll just take the occultist
To fight the abyss,
and name him the old Tonebone. This time we're gonna name him Tonebone actually. Tonebone. Yeah, Tonebone. I was gonna say Tonybone, but that just sounds a little weird. So we have our full crew back, more or less. The people who have died will live on in somebody else's life. So let's see what we're gonna be doing next episode. Actually, the ruins looks like they have a lot of stuff that we could go for another short mission. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We're not gonna go for level 3. I'm just gonna tell you already. The Brigand 8-pounder is actually pretty scary. I don't really need another focus ring. They nerfed it so bad that's not at the top of my list. I'm too scared to go on a level 3, man. We've gotten crushed. It would have to be like the best trinket ever for me to want to go for it. And of course we have no level 5s, but I've never seen this ancestral coat. 15 dodge, that's incredible. Man, I cannot wait till we do level 5 dungeons. He says with a slight tinge in his voice. I think we just go for more deeds, honestly. Or we might go for some portraits. I think we go for the deeds though. So we're gonna be going for the solar crown, and we're just gonna do it, and then if we end up winning we're going to sell it, because I don't think it's gonna be that useful. Let's see what party comes this we're gonna be taking out. We're not gonna do another one in this video, by the way, so don't worry about it being too long. We could take double leper out, like real men. One with purge. Yeah, one with purge to clear the corpses. I really like this heal actually. We'll take off withstand till we need it, and maybe we can just swap out their stuff. Yeah, we'll take double leper out for no reason. We'll take Tonebone out as a healer in the back lines. Because they have pretty good bleed resist, don't they? Where is it? 30%. 30% actually isn't very good. And we'll take Monkey out too. So that's going to be our party for next time. I'll go ahead and pre-provision them so we can just get straight into it. Both of these fellows are going to get accuracy rings because that's the main problem with our friends here. They don't have any debuffs they're going to be applying, so I think this is fine to have. Maybe make them bleed a bit less from our occultist buddy in the back, laying down the fat bleeds. Monkey is going to be getting this and this. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, we're going to have to take this off one of our people and give it to her. For the fact that I think without the accuracy, it's not even worth it to do the double combo. How much does it even increase the damage? It's only by 1, so you know what? Screw that frickin' thing. I'm not going to sell it or anything crazy, because there are going to be times when we're going to want to use it. That time is just not now. I wouldn't mind that 10% damage thing. No, that's the HP one. There it is. -4 dodge for the almost the same benefit as the big thing. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think this isn't a bad idea, because it's only -1 damage off the top there, and we get higher debuff skill chance. And a fasting seal is something that is always just welcome to have. I thought we had double fasting seals. Maybe I'm thinking about my playthrough. So, Joe Romeo here needs a... I mean, we could just give him this and it would increase his damage by quite a bit, so I think that's what we're going to do. Man, I still don't like it. I still don't like the nerfs they did to it. But that's what we're going to be doing next time, guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment down there in the comment section below saying what characters you do like, which characters you haven't liked. The second we get some extra money, so what I think I'm going to do is we're going to focus on getting more deeds, and then we're going to try to get this all the way up to level 4. And then once we get this all the way up to level 4, which is going to be a butt ton of deeds, we're just going to upgrade everybody's armor instantly. And then we're going to be embarking on level 3s like left and right. We're going to be hitting everybody up. And Newbie's going to hit level 5 first, and he's going to be a golden god once more, reigning supreme. But that's going to be on the next episode, my friends, which will be recorded today. It might go up today. I don't know. I might put out double content just because I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I know we're dying and stuff is terrible right now, but that's half the fun of the game. But hit up with a subscription if you'd like to see the other content on my channel, which we have Isaac, we also have Nuclear Throne, and later today there's going to be a Dishonored episode going up. Maybe 2. I might open with 2 and then just go back to the regimen of once a day. I haven't decided yet. We'll have to see how that comes. I hope you guys have the most fantastic day in the whole universe, and peace, guys.